First ball is lucky. There was no mid-wicket in the circle. Didn't quite connect on that one. And it's all gone wrong for the men in blue. Once again here, Asghar.
Surprised again with that bounce. Osama hitting the deck hard. And he was late on it. It's quality bowling. 49 for 4. Well, Dubai Khwaja again backs to the walls.
They just can't find the winning formula. It's been a real toil. Oh, got big on him. And took evasive action quite well in the end. And he's managed a boundary. How do you describe that shot, Zahur Khan?
Well, it's hard to describe, but not sure about that one. But Danish Qureshi will take that. That was that slow bouncer and almost tried to avoid that one, and in the end get some bat on and raced away for a boundary. Much needed boundary to end the over for Dubai. They are 53 for 4 after 6 overs.
So Mohammad Irfan will continue. Run rate just a tick below 9 runs per over. Once again using that bouncer, but given as a wide, slightly harsh. Let's take a look. This angle will give us a better view. Yeah, that was certainly above helmet height. So, well, at least Atar can now think, hang on, he's used the bouncer early. Next 6 deliveries will be slightly within my range.
But you can't really predict against a bowler like Irfan. He's going to bowl a lot of slow deliveries here.
Oh yes, you read it perfectly. Slow delivery, just kissing the thigh pad there. Just looks a bit out of sorts here. It's his first innings of the D10, so naturally will take a bit of time.
A youngster, definitely there's a bit of pressure on you when you're being exposed to this sort of challenge. But it's a challenge which you would love to come on top, score some runs.
Oh, certainly you have to grab the opportunity. Heaved towards the mid-wicket region. Oh, he's lost his bat. Be careful. You need it for the next 4 overs.
Well, Khwaja, gone are the days where we used to have one of them for at least the whole club, but these kids carry 3 or 4.
I'm not sure about the whole club, but yeah, they certainly were rare. Just keep an eye on Atar, trying to ground his bat. And, well, take a look here. Well, that was something out of the ordinary, that's for sure. Nicely clipped away. The call is for 2. And good running between the wickets. Danish, a super athlete.
Credit to Atar as well, the way he responded. Ran hard between the wickets. He's a good young player and a stroke maker. If he can get few away with Danish Qureshi, Dubai again will be looking to somehow to get to that 100 mark here.
Still very possible, you're right. Danish, clean hitter of the ball. I remember that match when he got 40 odd in quick time. That was a winnable game against Ajman, if I'm not wrong. Just lost it at the end. And Ronak Panoli did mention to you that they have come close a few times, just not put it all together. Some critical mistakes made. And it is tough against a quality side like Sharjah. A wonderful slow delivery. He's got all the tricks up his sleeve.
He's a tremendous prospect, Irfan. And someone who you can really trust as a captain to give him a role, and he will fulfill that with full potential. I've seen him bowl so well. The other format of the game as well, especially the T20, is the death overs against quality hitters. He hardly goes for runs.
I can swing the ball in both directions too. Oh, highish full toss and clubbed over extra cover. A much needed boundary for Dubai.
That's a very good shot, but a poor delivery from Irfan. Just going for that Yorker. Turned out to be a juicy full toss. That's what Atar was looking for. And he hits it over the top for a boundary.
Yeah, targeted the right area. So smart batting from young Atar gets his first boundary of the innings. And just when we were praising Irfan to the moon, the commentator's curse never fails. Still maintaining that 9 runs per over run rate. So it's not too bad. Just one experiment too many. So one big over can get them above that 100 mark as well.
Yeah, they need that one big over. Again, the back of the hand delivery, that leg cutter going horribly wrong down the leg side. But overall, it's an excellent return from Irfan once again.
Absolutely, 1 for 14. Oh, nicely flicked, but couldn't beat the fine leg. Direct hit. Well, those are always close, but I think Danish Qureshi has made it in time. We will just get the confirmation that he's made it. It was his call after all.
It was his call, but Zahur Khan, fancy those 3 stumps, had a good aim at that one. Direct hit. A lot closer than we thought, but he's safe.
Yeah, didn't slide his bat in. That's a no-no. But he's made it in time. 64 for 4. Well, a bold move coming in from Team Dubai. They are opting for the floating power play. Let's see if it pays off or it backfires.
They got to make full use of it. If this backfires, then you're looking at a score of around 85, 90. It will be very difficult for them to get to that 100 mark.
And they're going to face the best in the business, Zahur Khan. Perennial performer for the UAE. The backbone of the fast bowling for so many years. Wonderful to see him on the domestic scene. Still has plenty of life. Meanwhile, the WCL coming up in July. So get your tickets as soon as possible. Right in the block hole. Perfect start from Zahur.
Well, he's still one of the best bowlers we have in the country. Zahur Khan, tremendous competitor over a period of long time. He's stepped up, maintained great fitness levels as well, and he's doing a wonderful job here.
Yeah, sometimes the consistent excellence is taken for granted, like it's just a default, but he's worked very, very hard to achieve those levels, to perform at that level, and he's reminding us in this D10 that there's plenty of life, plenty of skill still left in him. And wonderful to see him doing his best and delivering his best for Sharjah. Pulled away. That's a tremendous strike. Hooked for 6.
Oh, what a great shot there. Oh, this will give him a lot of confidence. He's such a positive player, Atar, and he goes for it and he goes out of the ground. This will give him a lot of confidence against a top-class bowler. He's hit it all the way for 6.
Oh, absolutely. I think he'll remember that shot for the rest of his life. I remember that day, 24th of May, 2024, when I hooked Zahur Khan for 6.
Oh, can't get better than this. He's got to remain calm here. Watch out the next delivery. Be in the present. You can't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, Zahur Khan, is he going to aim for the lid or for the toes? I'm guessing it'll be somewhere there. Or maybe the base of leg stump. But a good start to the floating power play for Dubai. Can they make it a big one? Maybe 12-15. Get them on their way. Oh, it went for the wide Yorker, but a bit too wide.
Bit too wide on that occasion there. That D point been sent out on the boundary. The square leg comes up. That clearly shows me, Khwaja, that Zahur Khan has reverted to his plans now to bowl wide of off stump.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get the execution in. So deep mid wicket and a deep point, polar opposites. So he'll certainly keep the batter guessing. Maybe the ramp or the scoop with third man in the circle. Or smash it over mid-off for 4. Atar Rahman is playing a gem of an innings.
Atar Rahman, this is fantastic. You little beauty. Take that. Hitting a premium fast bowler over the top. This will take a lot of doing, but this is fantastic stuff. Easily done from the youngster.
Yeah, just missed his length. It became a slot ball. And he certainly doesn't mind going aerial. Dubai going at 10 runs per over now. This young lad has been very impressive. A good inclusion. It's not easy coming in at that number 5, number 6 sort of position in a D10 game. But he's certainly done well. Right in the block hole. Nothing you can do with that one. Just squeezed into the covers for a single.
Oh, that was a brilliant Yorker from the wily old fox Zahur Khan, making a comeback there. But credit to Atar, how well he's played this innings. These sort of little innings sometime can give you a lot of confidence going into the future game, especially against a quality bowler like Zahur. The way he's played those 2 shots, 1 pull and 1 over mid-off, that really changed your career at times.
Just shows that there's no dearth of talent in the UAE, in the age group ranks. So many talented young players just looking for an opportunity. Brilliant from Zahur. That will go through right up there with the best in the business. Nothing you can do with that. Right towards that base of the off stump.
It takes a lot of effort to bowl those Yorkers, and Zahur Khan is still nailing them. Superb stuff. Back-to-back Yorkers. It is not easy, Khwaja, because you have to really bend your back, get that energy going forward.
Absolutely. Especially in a highly volatile role, bowling in the death overs. You can get punished severely. Good straight drive, but mid-off will get around to it. So a good comeback after being hit for 6. But a productive power play over for Dubai as well. 78 for 4. So Khuzaima returns to bowl the penultimate over. First over was a good one. Picked up the wicket of Aditya Shetty. 12 legal deliveries remaining, Asghar. How far can Team Dubai go? It's a sparkling cameo from this lad, Atar Rahman. But they need plenty more. Crashing drive through the covers, but there is protection in the deep.
Absolutely, Khwaja. They need a big finish here. And the way Atar has played so far, they would love to find a couple of more boundaries. And Danish Qureshi, we all know, is a good striker of the ball. 21 more runs, that's a logical barrier of 100. That will give them a bit of a boost.
Yeah, chasing is never easy. Down the leg side. Good take that time from Furqan Khalil. They are club teammates, Furqan and Khuzaima.
Straying onto the pass there. Good work from Furqan. He's been tested today by the fast bowlers.
He certainly has. Hard drive by Danish, but once again just couldn't get it past the mid-off. Khaled Shah moving a lot more swiftly in the field today.
Yeah, good stop, and Hussain had no intention to put a layer foot to that one. Oh, he just tried to avoid it.
Well, wonderful footy skills coming in from Khuzaima. And certainly saved a boundary, deflecting it towards his captain. So he's just trying to hit that block hold. Hasn't quite managed it. That is sometimes a bit difficult for him. He's not a regular death overs bowler who can land that Yorker as consistently as someone like Zahur Khan.
Oh, absolutely. But he relies on variations. A different kind of bowler. Different action as well. More high arm into the wicket. And relies on bounce.
Slower delivery and in the gap. Beautiful drive from Atar Rahman. Yet another priceless boundary.
What a knock he's playing. He's impressed one and all with his stroke play and his courageous batting against a quality side. That was the back of the hand, slow ball, over pitch and driven with force through the offside. Atar Rahman is playing a little blinder here.
Fabulous knock. Strike rate of 200. And he's taking Team Dubai to a defendable score. Very impressive youngster. Oh, that one rushed onto him. That was seam up from Khuzaima. And got in an awkward position on that pull shot.
Yeah, trying to back away. It would have been a lot better for him had he shuffled across the crease and get it fine. Big inside edge onto back leg. That will be sore Khwaja later on.
Yeah, need the magic spray there. That will leave a mark. He'll be black and blue tomorrow. Rushed onto him. Only going to be a single. So still, despite being hit for a boundary, Khuzaima hasn't leaked too many runs.
Superb stuff. 1.5 overs, 1 for 17. You take it any time of the week.
Yeah, especially on Friday. Action coming through thick and fast in the D10. 45 matches to be played. Oh, just spliced towards mid-wicket. Only going to be a single. So 1 for 18. A tidy spell from Khuzaima bin Tanveer. Final over coming up. Dubai 87 for 4. So Zahur Khan to bowl the final 6. Danish Qureshi. Oh, gets a full toss, but he's hit it straight up. Mid-wicket settling and takes the catch. Well, it wasn't the best delivery Zahur Khan has ever bowled, but effective nonetheless.
Well, that was a big opportunity for Danish Qureshi to hit that one out of the ground. Big full toss, but unfortunately for Qureshi, he finds the fielder. Chirag Suri takes a simple catch. Another wicket goes down for Dubai in the last over. 87 for 5. Qureshi goes for a good knock. Little contribution of 13.
So Vansh Kumar coming in at number 7. Another exciting youngster. Usually a top order batter. But he'll need to go hell for leather right from ball 1 here. Not much time. Beautiful Yorker. Zahur Khan, he sometimes bowls like an absolute machine, landing those consistently.
A tremendous bowling. This is a high skill to be able to bowl those Yorkers consistently. And we have seen in the modern day game that Yorkers sometimes goes out of the fashion. A lot of variations, those slow bounces, but he is pretty much along with those skills he also possesses, but he goes to that Yorker more consistently than most.
Oh, he's old school. And like you mentioned, it puts a lot of stress on your lower back. Takes a lot of effort to execute them perfectly, time and again. Beautiful. This is superb bowling from the living legend.
You can't do much about those until or unless you have the skill to really ramp it on either side of the wicket, which is not easy.
Yeah, even a ramp, it's very difficult to execute when the ball is bouncing so low and it's so full. Maybe you need to do that Babar Azam glide, that incredible shot he played versus South Africa when he got it so fine off the stumps towards the third man region. Slower bouncer, trademark Zahur Khan delivery, and straight to the fielder.
This is fascinating to see this kind of stuff coming in from one of the best bowlers in the country. I think having Zahur Khan in your squad, likes of Farhan, Hosama, these kids can learn a great deal from truly a legend of the game.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. They're rubbing shoulders with one of the greats. And he will impart his wisdom, his knowledge of the game. He's played at the highest level all over the world. And they should be squeezing all the information out of them and taking it up like a sponge. Tremendous bowling. Right on the money. This is outstanding from Zahur Khan. He's rolling back the clock here.
This is brilliant. Great to see someone with this sort of skill bowling 4 Yorkers in this over. And look at that. He's gone for 3 runs in a T10 game, the last over of the day.
Well, our lovely hosts and our co-powered by sponsors, 7 districts, they've done tremendous work here in the domestic cricket scene in the UAE. They run 2 club teams, seniors and juniors, competing all over the UAE. And now this wonderful facility here at the 7 District Sports Club. We've had the D50 here, now the D10 as well. A brilliant venue. Low full toss, but it's gone straight up, long on, settling. And Ayan Afzal Khan is not going to drop that. An outstanding double wicket over from Zahur Khan.
3 runs and 2 wickets. Take a bow, Zahur Khan. A very good catch there. Made it look very simple. Ayan Afzal has got great hands. What a finish for Sharjah. That will give them that momentum going into the break.
In the end, Dubai could only manage 90 runs in their allotted 10 overs, despite Atar Rahman's efforts. Just Zahur Khan turning on that Yorker machine and not letting them go away. And the body language says it all. The fielding was excellent and the bowling was superlative once again from Team Sharjah.
Terrific stuff. After winning the toss and bowling first. That's the batting card there. Ronak Panoli fell early to Farhan. 7 for Ramiz Shazad. Amar played really well for his 25. That's the problem. Getting starts and getting out. Then Aditya fell early as well. Good contribution. Brilliant innings from Atar Rahman to just give them that boost. And they end up scoring 90 of allotted 10 overs.
Yeah, at one stage they were looking at a score of maybe 105, 110. But Zahur Khan, brilliant, 2 for 17 on the day. And Farhan Khan bowled a fiery spell as well with the new ball, 2 for 24. 1 wicket apiece for Mohammad Irfan, and Khuzaima bin Tanveer. So a good recovery after being 48 for 4. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. It was Ronak Panoli who fell early once again to an absolute ripper from Farhan Khan. Coming in sharply and striking leg stump, pure pace. Then it was Amar Badami with a little flurry. Counter-attacked well, some good-looking shots That was nicely whipped away off the hip. Then Ayan Afzal Khan was swept for a boundary by Ramiz Shazad, but overall a very tidy spell. This was a wonderful strike from Amar down the ground. And this pickup shot towards mid-wicket was exceptional, but flattering to deceive. That was the problem with Team Dubai. Slow delivery got the best of Amar there. Mohammad Irfan picking up the wicket of Ramiz Shazad as well. Great catch taken by Noorullah Ayubi. Aditya Shetty nicking off versus Khuzaima. But then Atar Rahman and Danish Qureshi built up a neat partnership and took Dubai to a position where they could really launch and go and look for that 105, 110 sort of score. That was a tremendous hook shot from Atar Rahman. And then that punchy off drive over the fielder. Good looking drive coming off Khuzaima as well. But then Zahur Khan went into that Yorker death bowling mode. First picking up Danish Qureshi and then eventually getting Atar Rahman as well off that low full toss and restricted Dubai to a score of 90. So 91 the target for Sharjah. Let's see if they can complete that run chase in the second innings. We'll be back after a very short break.
Welcome back to another game here. Another day number 5. And this is Sharjah versus Dubai. Two neighbors fighting it out. And my neighbor today is Rashid Mohammed, who's joining me in the comm box here as Sharjah needs 91 to win off their allotted 10 overs. Welcome back, Rashid.
Thank you, Faizan. Good evening, viewers. 91 in 10 overs. Well, we saw Sharjah making a record chase a couple of days ago. Chase down in 18 minutes. That's what I remember. So Dubai will have to bowl out of their skins to defend this total.
18 minutes, 21 balls to get to 80 runs. They were chasing 76, mind you. So that, in terms of minutes, in terms of number of balls played, I think is the quickest chase ever at D10. And today is also going to be very special because of that reason. In fact, we saw yesterday they finished the game really quickly as well, Sharjah. So I think a target of 91, they would look to chase it down as soon as possible the way they are going about things. It's a decent total from Dubai. Thankfully, they are back up and running. They are making some runs now. And it's very important for them to win this game, Rashid.
Well, absolutely. They've lost 4 in 4. So they would want to get those first 2 points on the table. And today might just be the day for them. We know it's a little difficult during the daytime. The ball does really do something off the wicket and doesn't come onto the bat all that well. But Sharjah, well, they are a different breed altogether. They don't really care how the wicket is playing. They will play their shots. Khaled Shah, he's been in blistering form. Alongside him, Furqan Khalil, he played a gem of a knock as well. 25 runs of 5 deliveries, I think. That's what he got in that run chase. And today they would want to replicate that kind of an innings and put more pressure on Dubai. And while doing that, they would want to better their run rate as well. Because at the fag end of the tournament, it can be on the run rate which team finishes where, and that will be important for all the teams.
Absolutely. Sharjah is sitting pretty on top in terms of the table. But I think all eyes are going to be on Dubai, how they perform with the ball in this match today. Because this is, if they lose this, their chances of getting into the next round, into the semis, are going to be very, very bleak here. So it's very important for them to keep it tight, bowl it in the right areas, although it's going to be very difficult, as you already pointed out, because Khaled Shah, he's come back in form just at the right time for Sharjah. And the kind of shots that he was playing the other day, you know, it was not about slogging. He played some very good shots. That late cut that he played from the body, I think was the shot of the tournament, not just the shot of the day itself. So it's going to be difficult. Good for Dubai that Danish is back into the reckoning. But we'll have to wait and see where they bowl to these two, especially Khaled Shah, because he's unforgiving when he gets going.
Well, certainly, he is very unforgiving, which is why they've got the field set for Khaled Shah. A deep backward point on the boundary rope. That's a good move. The second fielder at square leg. Danish Qureshi with the first delivery.
Length ball, flicks it away for a single. So he's up and running already. They're off the mark, Sharjah, with a single, and they're thinking of a 2. Good job of not deciding to take that run.
But good game awareness. As soon as they saw that Vansh hadn't collected that properly, they wanted to go for the run. So they're making sure that the intent is quite clear. They will go for their shots, they'll go for the runs, and they'll try to chase this down as quickly as possible. Danish Qureshi is a brilliant bowler. It's going to be about these first 2 overs. If they can put pressure on Sharjah, pick up wickets, they might just come back into the game.
Wickets is the key, as Rashid pointed out. Nicely bowled. It was a full toss. But these are difficult to hit. Those low full tosses, especially when they're swinging in the air.
He did get a lot of swing there. Danish Qureshi, he gets swing. Under lights, I've seen him being very difficult to bat against. But during the daytime, it gets it slightly easier for the batters. But that ball was jagging into the right-hander. And Furqan Khalil did the right thing, came down the track. Otherwise, it would have been a perfect Yorker for him. But 2 runs on the board already, and I think Danish has started well.
Two runs in 2 balls, no fireworks as of now. There you go. Targeting the leg side, mid-wicket. Pointing towards mid-wicket as well, as if pleading, why didn't I hit it?
I think he was just a little lazy on that shot, Khalid. Came down the track. That's what he normally does against fast bowlers, but was just not able to get it right.
I have a better term for that, complacent on that shot.
Probably that's the right word. He was just a little complacent, which is why he didn't get the connection. And a very lucky escape for him. It was very close to these stumps as well. But good bowling this from Danish Qureshi.
It's strange, those figures. 3 balls, 2 runs. When you look at Sharjah, in 3 balls, they're like 10 or 12. But today, this is a good start for Dubai. And they would want to capitalize on this. Wickets, Rashid pointed out, is going to be the key. As a Yorker comes in, nicely bowled, another single.
And now it's important to see how they place their fielders against Furqan Khalil. 2 fielders outside the 30-yard. Similar to what he's bowling to against Khaled Shah, backward point. And a square legs, the square of the wicket is where he's got the protection.
I think that was more of a bluff against Khaled Shah. Because you'd expect him to bowl short. He hasn't bowled short. So it was kind of a bluff that worked in his favour till now. 5th ball of the over. Nicely bowled again. Full straight, swinging in. And another single. So runs coming only in singles. This is good signs for the Dubai unit.
This is very good bowling by Danish Qureshi. He's not giving anything away. Not giving any width. Not giving the length that Furqan Khalil and Khaled Shah both enjoy. They'll have to produce something out of the box. They'll have to do something differently here. And that can result in a wicket for Dubai. And that's what they're looking for.
The best thing to do when you're down, even in life, is to get back to basics. And I think Dubai is doing that very well in this particular over. I hope they continue doing that after this over as well. Last ball coming in from Danish Qureshi. Full and straight. And he's drilled that towards square leg. That fielder will now come into play. And a fumble. But no urgency in the running between the wickets. Only a single to end the over. A very good over coming in from Danish Qureshi. Hasn't given away a lot in this. Just 5 of it. 1 over gone, 5 without loss.
एक प्रॉमिस कर अगर तुम आउट करेगा कोई सेलिब्रेशन नहीं करेगा पक्का आजा शेरू इधर ही आ जाओ आप स्क्वायर लगा जाओ ये इधर
So Nilansh Keswani coming in to bowl the second over. It is going to be a matchup of sorts because a left arm bowler against a left-handed batter always asks for a few shots. Our director agrees to that also. I can hear it in my ear coming in from Mohsin.
Khaled Shah on strike straight away up in the air and he's dropped that. And it's hit the umpire as well. That was fiercely hit. Asif Iqbal was in the way. There laughs all around. But I think that was a chance that's gone begging.
Yeah, Nilansh would be the only one not laughing because he's dropped a chance and hit his fingers. And luckily, it hit the umpire. Not a single there. Making room, going big, it's gone downtown. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. It's gone the distance, 6.
Well, what a good shot that from Khaled Shah. You said that they need to improvise. And that's what Khaled Shah has done. As soon as the spinner comes in, look at that, makes room for himself and then converts that into a boundary delivery. That's a very good shot from the middle of the bat all the way for a maximum.
I don't think it's a good ploy from Dubai bowling in a left-arm spinner here. Danish was swinging the ball. They could have brought another faster bowler to come in and bowl similar lines, similar lengths that Danish was bowling. And another attempt making room. This time it's a little shorter. Better ball.
I think it was just a little too late on that one. Khaled Shah would have replicated the same shot he played previously. Because there is a long on in place, he's just making for room for himself and trying to go over mid-off with the fielder inside the ring. That's a very smart batting from Khaled Shah, trying to go wherever there is no fielder. So risk-free cricket.
There you go. Long on or no long on. It doesn't matter to Khaled Shah when he's in this kind of form. Devastating hit. 6 more.
That's a terrific shot. Splendid hitting this from Khaled Shah. Once again, made room for himself. But then it was just too short from Nilansh Keswani. Look at that. He clears his front leg. That's what he does more often than not. And then once he gets it from the middle of bat, there's no stopping him. That's always going to be a maximum. This is belligerent hitting from Khaled Shah. 12 runs of 4 deliveries. Nilansh Keswani not doing the right thing here.
And that's why I said a faster bowler would have been better. And again, 3 in the over. There you go. It made the sound of the bat. It told us the story right from the word go. 6 more.
Even bigger, even better from Khaled Shah. Getting down on one knee. And Nilansh Keswani overcompensating on that delivery. He's been bowling short deliveries. This one was just too full in the slot and out of the park. What a good hit from Khaled Shah. He's a powerful lad. And this is another big one. A lot of pressure on Nilansh Keswani. Dubai are feeling the heat now.
I have never been a fan of matchups, frankly, Rashid. But there is an analyst in every team at the international level. The analysts are playing those roles. They are getting the numbers together. They match those matchups. And this has to be for a reason, right? Khaled Shah, in devastating form, he's hit 6s at will. And you're giving him a left-arm spinner to play him towards that side that he favors, the leg side. That's not a good ploy, not a good move from Dubai, unfortunately.
Yeah, and all that hard work that was put into play by Danish in the first over has just gone begging now. That it's just gone to waste because he's gotten 18 runs in the over already. There's a delivery to go. And if he gets another boundary here, that'll, even if he doesn't get a boundary, 18 runs in an over, well, that just sets the tone when you're just defending 91 runs. You can't afford those kind of overs where you get 18, 20 runs.
And make no mistake, Nilansh Keswani is not a bad bowler by any means. He's a very good bowler, in fact. But you're bringing in a spinner in a power play over in a T10 game against a left-hander. Everything going against him. Hit hard, straight to the fielder. Good work. This was 4 written all over it. Dot to end the over, 18 of it. 2 overs gone. Sharjah up and running, 23 without loss. So they've taken the floating power play here, Sharjah. And why not? They are going all guns blazing. Got 18 in the last over. They're going at 12 and a half runs an over. 11 and a half, in fact. As Taimur Bhatti comes into bowl. Should have bowled the second over for me. But if he's going to bowl like that, doesn't matter where he comes and bowls.
Well, that's another very good shot from Furqan Khalil. Don't keep him left out. He's another very good, very talented batter. Was in the slot once again. Not a good start for Taimur, but he probably just a loosener. But Furqan has taken full advantage of that. One bounce and off she goes into the boundary ropes. The hitting continues from the previous over. They opened up now after that over from Nilansh Keswani.
And again, this time edged. It's going towards third and it's going to drop short. Ramiz Shazad there. He didn't come to the ball. A little late, I think, in realizing that it was getting to him. And he had to reach for it.
I think just falling short of him. Yeah, you're being too harsh there, Faizan. But nonetheless, an escape there for Furqan Khalil. Fazan thinks that he should have run more harder. But in my opinion, it was never a catch, that one. Didn't have enough on it to reach him.
Fair, I concede. My team leader telling me something, I'll have to concede. No payment otherwise.
Just my opinion.
Shot. What a shot. That's a short arm jab and it's gone the distance as well. What a shot that from Khaled Shah out of nowhere.
Well, that short arm jab was a shot and a half from Khaled Shah. Look at that. Oh, not all that shot. He picked up the length very early. And this is probably one of his favorite shots. He likes to go towards the onside, connects well, and gets it over the boundary rope for yet another maximum. 21 of just 10 deliveries for him.
I want to correct myself. It wasn't a short arm jab. It was a knockout punch. It was that powerfully hit. Beautiful from Khaled Shah. What a comeback in form. He was looking very ordinary when the tournament started, but since that game where he chased it down very quickly and inside edge, fortune favors the brave. It's gone the distance as well, 4 more.
Well, that was a bad delivery from Taimur. Doing the right thing, like you mentioned earlier, that once you're not getting things right, go to your basics, and that's what he's tried to do. Go on for the Yorker. Was a good delivery, but unfortunately gets the inner half of the bat and runs away towards the boundary. This is what happens when you have a flurry of runs. The runs just keep coming in.
They say when going gets tough, the tough gets going. It's a little different for Dubai here. When the going gets tough, it gets easier for the opposition.
Oh, absolutely, that's what happened. What's happening. 15 runs already of the over. Rare dot ball from Taimur Bhatti. Normally, both these bowlers are very, very difficult to bat against. Taimur Bhatti, Danish Qureshi. Danish Qureshi in the first over we saw gave away just 5 runs. But that over from Nilanj in the middle, I think that's what just changed things for Sharjah. It just opened them up. Khaled Shah has looked so much more comfortable and confident after that over that he's just hitting everything out of the park.
Spot on, Rashid. I wanted to say the exact same thing. Had Taimur Bhatti bowled the second over, would have been a different story altogether because they had just 5 runs on board at that time. That has been clubbed. I don't know what to call this shot. That has been clubbed, but it has gone straight to hand. And Khaled Shah will have to depart. I have no words for this shot there. It was too high. He played it with a straight bat eventually. And I think the fielder has hurt himself as well. He's bleeding on the finger there, asking for water.
Well, that was a good delivery. Short delivery, inviting him. Because he was so confident of playing his shots, he didn't back out from there. Went for the shot, didn't get it right, and a good catch.
I've seen him hit that sort of shot to the boundary for a 6, I can tell you that. And possibly that is why he was backing himself to play that shot. Had he let it go, it might even have been a wide. Khaled Shah, good knock coming in from him though. 31 of 14. He's back to the pavilion after hitting 4 sixes and a 4. So 3 overs gone, 38 for 1. That is the score right now. We are done with the floating power play as well. As Zainullah is coming into bowl here. Furqan Khalil is going to be on strike. And the new batter is a legend of the game here in this part of the world. Whenever we'll talk about 50 over games, whenever we'll talk about UAE's emergence in cricket, we'll talk about this name, Chirag Suri. Good to see him play at the D10.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful to have him back. Chirag Suri was out of action for quite a while, but he's done so well in this tournament already. Not the kind of format he favors too much. He enjoys, but he's done so well. And with the Khaled Shah back in the hutch, I think Sharjah will still play the same brand of cricket. Zainul Rahmani will have to be very careful. Left arm orthodox. Very talented bowler. Very good bowler, youngster. Starts off with a full toss. Well, I don't know if it was just nerves there for the young Zainul Rahmani, but that's been bludgeoned for a maximum.
I'll tell you what it was. You call it commentator's curse. That's a very poor delivery. Flat batting it to 6 back over the bowler's head. Not the ideal start that you would have wanted after picking up a wicket here.
Well, that's gone up in the air. That's an opportunity. There's a fielder settling. And will take that. Shahrukh Sheikh with the catch. Zainul Rahmani, as soon as he bowls it in the right area, he's picked up a wicket. Another one falls for Sharjah.
Yeah, that's a good ball. Good comeback delivery from young Zainullah. Look at that. Wide outside the off stump. Made him stretch to play that shot. And Shahrukh does well looking into the sun, taking that catch. Those are not easy, mind you. The ball was also curving in the air just a little bit. Furqan Khalil departs now. And now, Dubai is making a strong statement. 44 for 2 Sharjah. Irfan is the new batter who's come out to bat, and that's down the leg side for him. That's again poor. It was perfect possibly for a right-hander. For a left-hander, there was always wide written over it. They have a long batting lineup, and it hasn't really been tested, the Sharjah batting lineup. With both Chirag and Irfan on not. And Irfan goes big. Down on one knee. He plays that shot magnificently. Starts off with a 6 here.
What a great shot that from Irfan. Looks like he was there for a while, but that's the first delivery he's facing. And the 50 comes up. Look at that. Goes down on one knee. And most of these Sharjah batters, they play so well against spin. And they're so strong down the ground. I enjoy that so much.
Irfan is a very good batter and goes again. And this time it goes further. That's going to be humongous. 6 more.
Yeah, another big hit. Similar kind of delivery, similar kind of shot. But this one was right from the middle of the bat. Even more power on that one. And that's gone many a miles. Possibly into the second oval here at the 76 ground. Yep, over at the nets. And they'll call for new balls, please.
So Irfan is 12 of just 2 deliveries that he has faced. Both of them back-to-back 6s. 3 6s and a wide in this over already. 19 of it. So we thought maybe there was a twist in the tail. But the way Sharjah has come out and blasted everything away, that shows the confidence and the prowess and the form that the batters are in. It is looking very good for Sharjah in this tournament. They started the tournament well. They're sitting pretty on top on the table. And they're looking good to win this one here as well. Just 3.4 overs into the game. Already 57 on board. The target, mind you, is just 91. So they're on their way, as of now, to winning this.
Now this is very good batting. 6 wicket wide, 6-6. So that wicket hasn't hampered Sharjah. They're just going on with business as if nothing's wrong. They have lost 2 wickets, but they've got 2 very good batters in the form of Irfan, who's on 12 of just 2 deliveries. Chirag Suri yet to face a delivery. And Dubai are under the pump. Young Zainullah Rahmani, he's been taken for a lot of runs. So spinners contributing to a lot of runs in this run chase.
Talking about Chirag Suri once again. He's already got a player of the match in this tournament. Oh, missed out on that one. Had he let it go, this would have been a wide. Chose to hit it straight to the fielder. Dot ball, a rare dot ball. So yeah, talking about Chirag Suri, he's been absolutely brilliant since his comeback. Has got a Player of the Match award as well in this D10. Normally you don't associate someone like Chirag Suri to a 10 over format, but I think he's doing well. He's looking good. He's determined to make a comeback very strongly and make a statement for himself. That's the end of the over. He'll have to wait to face his first delivery. 4 overs gone. They're looking good, Sharjah. 58 for 2.
Well, surprise move this one from Dubai, bringing in Ramiz Shazad to bowl in over. I haven't seen him bowl. It's probably because there's a left-hander on strike and he's an off-spinner, a part-time off-spinner, but very intelligent bowler. Very intelligent cricketer, I would say, Ramiz Shazad. So he might just be brought in to pick up a wicket here.
Yeah, certainly is a veteran in this side for Dubai. Tossing it up, bowling it full. No room whatsoever for Irfan to maneuver this. Only a single.
That's a good start here for Ramiz, pitching it up to the batter and making sure it doesn't let him come under the ball. Doesn't get any vision. It's been pitched straight to the fielder. And for the first time, we'll see Chirag Suri. After a couple of games, I think he was resting for a couple of games. And now making a comeback. He's been the anchor in this batting lineup for Sharjah. They need some sanity in the middle somewhere. So I think Chirag Suri brings in that.
Yeah, they need some sanity. They need Chirag Suri.
One.
Or will it? Because the way he's played the first ball, he is looking for his shots as well.
Probably it's rubbed off to everybody in the side. Khaled Shah, he advocates that brand of cricket, and I think that's been a wonderful thing for Sharjah. They've done really well, I think, in the last few games. I've been very impressed with the way they've come back into the tournament.
Absolutely. Looking like one of the more strongest sides. Sharjah. Oh, gone. That was an expensive shot. An over-ambitious shot. It was right in the stumps. You miss, I hit.
Very smart bowling this from Ramiz, making sure that he bowls it on the stumps. You miss, I hit. That was the case there. Irfan trying to go big, making room for himself. And has to pay the price. 14 of just 6 deliveries for him, a couple of sixes in that innings. 60 for 3 Sharjah.
So good comeback over this from Dubai. 3 balls into the over, a wicket and just 2 runs. This is up in the air, not timed to perfection by Nurullah. He's also a dasher of a batter, mind you. Just a single to get off the mark.
This is turning out to be a very good over from Ramiz Shazad. Dealing in singles, and he's picked up a wicket as well. But they'll need to pick up more wickets here, Dubai. They'll probably need to pick up 2 or 3 more wickets very, very soon to get back into the game, because the run rate with which Sharjah are going at the moment, they don't need much of risks. They just need to play simple cricket to get there. And that man is perfect to do that. He'll make sure that he keeps rotating strike, keeps picking up singles and doubles. And then whenever you bowl something in his slot, he is going to go for his boundaries.
And he's got all the shots in the book, hasn't he? He can cut you, he can play the drive to perfection. He's very good through extra cover. He can flick you away towards square leg. Plays the pull shot really well. So he's got all the shots in the book. It's a great joy to see someone like Chirag Suri bat. Played down the ground for a single. A very good over comes to an end. Talking about joys, we have our little joys in the com box as well. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. First over, successful one for Ramiz. He has picked up a wicket and given away just 4. 5 overs gone, 62 for 3. "29 more runs required of 30 balls. This is looking like Sharjah's game or drop chance. It wasn't hit from the middle of the bat by Chirag Suri. Although the idea was right, make room and go straight down the ground, and he plays that shot really well, but this time it's miscued. Lucky there, Chirag.
Very lucky because it's gone to Irfan, who's picked up that previous catch of Khaled Shah, beg your pardon, and he injured himself. We can see that he's got a strip on his finger, which is why I think he wasn't able to grab that. And straight away was in a lot of pain. But a very lucky escape that for Chirag Suri. The idea, like you mentioned, was right, going down the ground. It's always nice to see players playing down the ground when you need run-the-ball runs.
Slower ball. Dragged towards square leg. They're running hard. Only a single this time around. They don't need to do anything silly here, Rashid.
Absolutely. And Fazan was mentioning some joyous moments here in the com box. Well, we've got our joyous moment. Thank you very much, Benjamin, for lovely coffee. The best we've seen and had in a long while.
Absolutely. I think, I'm a chai lover, you know me. I've quit chai because of Yamin's coffee. It's that good. You need to come down, actually, to taste it for yourself. We won't let you. That's a different story because it's all for us.
64 for 3, Sharjah. 27 for 28, that's what they require. Oh, that's a good delivery. Irfan is a very smart bowler. And he pulls it into the wicket. He's got good variation as well, good pace behind him. And I like the way he maneuvers around his skills. Just very unlucky in this tournament. Hasn't been able to pick up a lot of wickets, but I think he's been coming in very difficult situations.
Absolutely. The most important problem that Dubai is facing, they haven't got runs on board. Not just in this game, throughout the tournament. They haven't scored as many as they would have wanted from their bats. Oh, that's a nasty delivery. It was premeditated to go for that ram shot. The bowler followed him, and it was a very nasty beamer. No ball, rightly called by the umpire. He's a little shaken, young Nurullah.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good delivery, but I think he showed his cards too early, and then Irfan was just trying to bowl a yorker there, didn't get it right. The idea was right to follow him, but the execution, absolutely not very good. That it's always a bad sign for the batter. I think he's hit on his hand, and straight away Irfan was apologizing to the batter. Still is a very dangerous delivery. Very lucky that it hasn't done more damage. He's back on his feet, Nurullah Ayubi. A very strong lad. Well, that'll result in a free hit now.
We already saw yesterday that a bowler was taken off for bowling 2 beamers in an over. I hope that is not the case here for Dubai because they are already struggling. Just 25 more required by Sharjah of 27 deliveries. So free hit ball coming up next. Nurullah Ayubi I think he's feeling good now after that cold spray. That's a magic spray, isn't it?
Well, there's been so many innovations, not just in cricket but in medicine as well. We've gotten a magic spray. Free hit coming up then. Slower delivery, that's a very good change of pace. Bowls it into the wicket. That's what he needs to do. Doesn't need to do anything more. Get to your basics. It's such a good delivery when you're bowling into this wicket. It's not coming onto the bat, not getting that bounce that the batters are expecting. So I think Dubai have missed a trick.
Yeah, these wickets behave completely different when they are playing under the sun. Under the lights, it might have come onto the bat easily, but under the sun, it sticks to the surface just a little bit more. And that's why it's a very good ball when you're playing under the sun, when the wicket is dry, bowling those deliveries. Well done. Good comeback from Irfan. Only a single this time around. So things have quietened down just a little bit. That's not a problem for Sharjah because they still need less than run a ball.
Well, certainly that's what they need to do. Just play it out, take their singles, wait for the bad deliveries, hit a boundary, and they'll get some extras as well in the form of wides, and we just saw no ball. So that can go in their favour. So I think Sharjah just will be cruising down with Chirag Suri out there. He'll bring in all the experience in the world and just play it out and get to the finish line.
Look at that. Calmly played. Lets it come to him. Just opens the face of the blade. That's talent and experience both on display.
Tremendous shot, this one from Chirag Suri. That's what he's telling Nurul Ayubi. You don't need to do all that fuss. What's the fuss about? Let him bowl a slower delivery. I'll wait for it. And look at how late he plays. Probably right after it was crossing him. And then clears that short third fielder quite easily. And that one runs away towards the boundary. Good end to the over. 71 for 3. 20 more required in 4 overs.
Ammar Badami coming into bowl here. No Danish, no Taimur Bhatti. Ammar Badami has been hit down the ground on the bounce to Nilansh Keswani for just a single.
Under 20 required now. 19 more of 23 deliveries. Very good point that from Faizan. No fast bowlers brought in. It hasn't been a day for spinners, especially for Dubai. Nilansh Keswani getting hit for a lot of runs. Zainul Rahmani getting hit for runs. And now another leg spinner brought into the attack. So looks very difficult here for Dubai. Oh, that's a superb shot. I think they've got protection at extra cover. That's the kind of deliveries Ammar bowls. He's got good protection on the boundary ropes. He knows where he bowls. But I still feel that with so much less runs required, just 18-22, there should have been probably a fast bowler, Danish or Taimur Bhatti maybe.
Agreed. And again, go. Oh! Mistumping. I had almost said gone. That has to be a wide also. So that will add insult to injury.
That was a very good delivery from Ammar Badami. Enticing him to come down the track and then just turning it away from the right-hander. Once behind the stumps, he's missed out. That should have been stumped there. That should have been a wicket for Ammar. Not the case. Well, the trouble continues for Dubai.
No punch from Vansh. Oh, good ball. Good ball. Missed that one as well, Vansh. Was there an edge there? Rashid says no. It's byes given by the umpire. But what a poor mistumping that.
I expect your wicketkeeper to do better than that. Very unfortunate. Ammar could have had his first wicket of the tournament. Oh, short delivery. That's been hammered and that's gone. It'll go for a boundary. That's a very good shot from Chirag Suri. That's what he can do. He can release all the pressure by hitting one very good shot, getting boundary and putting pressure on the bowler.
Yeah, he chose his area. He waited for the ball once again. A good thing about great players is they play it late. And that is what Chirag Suri does. We're also talking about some greats of the game here in the UAE and how when they are playing, it looks everything is in control of their game. So they are in control of the situation. They are in control of their own game. This is nicely played. Sliced off the bat though. Didn't go where he intended it to go. And a good chase coming in. So there are a lot of players like that. Chirag Suri is one of them. Ali Abid comes to mind right away. He's in control of the situation. Asif Khan, Mohammad Wasim. A lot of these players and a lot of greats of the domestic cricket here in the UAE.
Well, they dictate their own terms. That's what they do so well. And they're always in control. Meanwhile, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. They have protection at extra cover, so that fielder will have to really cover a lot of real estate, but won't be able to cut down a couple of runs. And now, under 10 required, single digits. 8 more required of the last 3 overs. 83 for 3, Sharjah.
Irfan coming in to bowl his second over. Nicely bowled. Quick delivery. Fiery delivery. Well done, Nurullah getting out of the way.
Yeah, that was a good delivery, and there was some words shared as well. Very good delivery. But Nurullah has done really well, like you mentioned. Quick delivery. Once again behind the stumps. Unable to collect cleanly. He's been having a bad day in the office.
And again, played up in the air. He hasn't timed it. Or has he? He has. What a shot. This is a brilliant hit from Nurullah. Goes downtown for a maximum.
What a reply that one. Irfan had a few things to say on the previous delivery. He was anticipating the slower delivery, waited for it. As Faizan said, good players played as late as possible, and he did exactly that. Got it from the middle of the bat. Got the timing right. Faizan didn't think he got it from the meat of the bat, but I think he had enough on it. And that resulted in a maximum. Just 2 more required for Sharjah. This has been a blazing performance from the men in black and red.
This is going to up their run rate even further. This is up in the air. This time he hasn't timed it. And the fielder is inside the circle. Wouldn't get to it. That's another single. In fact, they have taken 2. That's it. They have got to the target with 15 balls to be spared. They have won by 7 wickets comfortably in the end.
Yeah, what a victory this one for Sharjah. The platform was laid when Khaled Shah and Furqan Khalid started off. Good scenes there. Both the batter Nurullah Ayubi and Irfan giving each other a hug. Remember, Irfan bowled him a beamer and it hit him on his hand, but there was no damage done. Good sportsman spirit by both the players. And match number 18, Sharjah winning the game by 7 wickets very convincingly. Clinical performance once again. They have been a clinical side in this tournament and a team to watch out for. They are probably going to be one of the teams to reach the semi-finals. Early days though, there are still a lot of games to be played, but this was one that was won comfortably by Sharjah.
We've gotten used to saying that, no? Sharjah winning comfortably in the end. And that's what has happened in the last 3-4 games that we have seen. Brilliant. Brilliant performance coming in from Sharjah once again. Very clinical, as Rashid pointed out. Very professional performance from them. 91 for 3, and they're looking like the team to reckon in this tournament. And look at them. Zahur Khan was so comfortable that he already changed. He knew that the batters are going to take care of this total.
Yeah, I think with the way Khaled Shah started off the innings alongside Furqan Khalil, they laid the platform quite nicely. I've enjoyed the way Sharjah are enjoying their game. We see a lot of chirp out there. We see a lot of enjoyment. That is how things panned out in the batting unit for Sharjah. 31 of 14 for Khaled Shah. What a knock that was. 13 of 6 for Furqan. Both of them laying that early foundation and giving a good start to the team. 17 of 10 for Chirag Suri. 14 of 6. So everybody contributing in the batting order. Nurul Ayubi with 12 of 10. And I think everybody has done so well in this game for Sharjah. That'll give them a lot more confidence.
Yeah, all of them in double figures. So are the bowlers, apart from Ramiz Shazad. All of them in double figures. Danish and Ramiz Shazad were the only ones that haven't been taken for runs. I'm surprised that none of the bowlers bowled their full quota of overs, minus Irfan, who was bowling his second over when they scored the winning runs. So 1 over for Danish Qureshi. Brilliant over first up. He gave away just 5 runs. He was vicious as well, and I was surprised that they didn't bowl him again. Nilansh Keswani was brought in, and this is where the momentum went towards Sharjah. 18 runs of the first over. Taimur Bhatti came out. He picked up a wicket, but he gave away 15 runs as well. Zainullah Rahmani, 1 over, 20 runs, picking up a wicket. Ramiz Shazad, 1 over, very good over, 4 runs and picking up a wicket. Mohammad Irfan, 1.3, 17 runs, and Ammar Badami, 1 over, 11 runs. 4 extras. They got to the total very comfortably with 15 balls to spare in this match. Let's take a look at the highlights now. A lot of them. In fact, most of the match was like highlights. The way they were going slam bang about things. This was the second over of the innings when Khaled Shah took Nilansh Keswani apart with 3 sixes coming in that over. And this one was the biggest of them. It went to the other oval, and then came Taimur Bhatti, and Furqan Khalil started off things with a boundary. Khaled Shah got stuck into him. This was another shot that was absolutely amazing to watch. Inside edge, went to the boundary, and then Khaled lost his wicket. It was clubbed in a very different manner. You won't see that shot in cricket much often. Then Zainullah came in and was taken for a boundary. Furqan's wicket came right after that shot. And there were 2 wickets down with just 44 on board, and we thought there was something in the game. And Irfan came out, played the first ball to a boundary, and the second ball in the same region, even better, for another 6. He lost his wicket, and Ramiz is over, the next over of the innings. Irfan came out, and Chirag Suri kept going on the other end. He was playing at a strike rate of 170 with those couple of hits, beautiful shots. And this was then hitting it down. There was just 2 runs required when he hit that shot, and they got it comfortably on the next ball. Very comfortable victory, and that's how it happened. Dubai 90 for the loss of 6 in their 10 overs. Atar Rahman 26 of 17. Ammar Badami played well, 25 of 13. Danish Qureshi 13 of 9. Zahur Khan brilliant as always. Picked up 2 wickets, giving away just 17 runs. Farhan Khan picked up 2 wickets as well, gave away 24. And Mohammad Irfan, he bowled his 2 overs, very economical. He was economical in the last game as well. Picked up a wicket and gave away just 15. In response, Khaled Shah came out and blasted everything away. 31 of 14, 17 not out of 10. Chirag Suri and Irfan made 14 of 6. Ramiz picked up a wicket. Taimur Bhatti picked up a wicket. And Zainullah Rahmani picked up a wicket. But none of the bowlers were the standout bowlers. So we'll go down now for the presentation. Mr. Ahmed Khwaja is down there with the player of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. In match number 18, it was Dubai versus Sharjah. It was Sharjah who won the toss and elected to bowl first, and they restricted Dubai to a score of 90 in the allotted 10 overs, and they chased it down in just 7.5 overs. A lot of notable performances coming in this evening. Atar Rahman for Dubai played very well, 26 of 17. Zahur Khan was outstanding, 2 overs, 2 for 17. Khaled Shah, the Sharjah captain, 31 of just 14 deliveries. But it's time to give the player of the match performance award that will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, and that award goes to all-rounder Mohammad Irfan for Sharjah. 14 of 6 and 2 overs, 1 for 15 with the ball. A wonderful all-round show from a very exciting all-rounder who's doing really well for Sharjah. Irfan, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. काफ़ी फास्ट बॉलर है आपकी टीम में, 4-5 सीनियर फास्ट बॉलर, लेकिन तब भी आपको अपनी जगह बनानी पड़ती है. गेम प्लान क्या था आपका?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र है. गेम प्लान यही था कि आज रोहित रेस्ट पे था तो मुझे चांस मिला तो अल्लाह पाक ने इज़्ज़त दी.
अच्छा, शारजा की काफ़ी अच्छी फॉर्म चल रही है. बैटिंग बॉलिंग काफ़ी मुश्किल होती है D10 फॉर्मेट में. बॉलिंग का फॉर्मूला तो चलो आपका पता लगा, बैटिंग का क्या है?
जी बैटिंग का यही है कि थोड़ा पॉजिटिव माइंड से जाएं तो हमारी अपनी ग्राउंड है, इसका भी थोड़ा एडवांटेज है.
बिल्कुल एडवांटेज है. और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
जी मैं अपनी अम्मी के नाम करूँगा, दुआ करती है मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा.
क्या बात है, ज़बरदस्त. इरफान, वेरी वेल प्लेड.
थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह.
Well, that was the lovely all-rounder Mohammad Irfan dedicating his Player of the Match award to his beloved mother. And let's hope for more. We have more action coming up right after the break in just about half an hour's time. Stay tuned for more D10 action.
Welcome back to another game on day number 5 of the fan code Emirates D10 2024. It's going to be Abu Dhabi versus Fujairah, live from the 7 Districts Stadium in Ajman. This is match number 19 of the fan code Emirates D10. It's powered by 7 Districts. And this is going to be another absorbing game of cricket. Fujairah haven't really played to their potential in this particular tournament. They were the victors at the last tournament, which was a 50-over affair at the D50. And Abu Dhabi has been looking like a team to reckon with in this tournament already. They've been doing really good along with Sharjah and Emirates Reds. Those are the 3 teams that have been very strong in terms of their performances at the Emirates D10. Well, let's go down there for the toss. It's going to be Ahmed Khwaja, who's out there with the 2 captains and our match referee for the toss of this all-important game.
Toss time for match number 19 of the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 Districts. To my left are the 2 captains leading. Abu Dhabi we have Alishan Sharfu. Leading team Fujairah we have Azharuddin Qureshi, and of course our match referee Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Abu Dhabi to flip the coin. It's a high one and it's tails is the call. Well done, Azharuddin. You've won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll bowl first, yeah.
And looking to bowl first, what do you think is a decent score to restrict Abu Dhabi?
Anything below 100, so it is chaseable. So we'll look to see them, just restrict them below 100.
And of course, coming off a victory against Ajman, so the spirits must be high in the locker room.
Yeah, definitely. We are just, here and there, winning one match and losing the next one. So we have to be consistent. So won the last game last night, so want to be in the same situation today.
Changes to the playing 11?
No, same team playing.
Best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
Alishan, unfortunately, lost that very high coin flip, but you're batting first. If you had won the toss, what would you have done?
We would have looked to bowl first because the game's going to be under light. So somewhere or the other, the team batting second has a bit of an advantage. But again, you can't control the toss.
Tremendous form you're in the D10, just like the D50. What is the secret to your consistent success?
There's no secret. You just have to go out there and express yourself. And sometimes you come off, sometimes you don't. So just hope for the best.
Changes to the playing 11?
We've got a couple changes. Rohan's resting and a couple others are resting, which I'm not can't recall.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you.
Right then, news from the sideline. Fujairah have won the toss and elected to bowl first.
I like the flick of the wrist from Ahmed Khwaja telling us that they are going to bowl first. So yeah, those are the 2 teams here, and teaming with me in the comm box, it's going to be my partner in crime, brother from another mother. I don't have any more adjectives for him. That's already too much for his shoes here. That's Mr. Rashid Mohammed.
Thank you, Fizan, my brother. Well, the lineups for the 2 teams. Abu Dhabi, Ali Abid, the captain at the top. Alishan Sharafu, 2 of the most devastating batters. Basil Hamid, he comes in with the experience. Zahur Shah, Kamran Atta, the wicketkeeper. Mohammad Unain Munawar, also in the side. Mohammad Nadeem, Mohammad Qasim, Zubair Khan, Osama Hassan Shah, Zia Mukhtar. Well, Rohan Mustafa missing out in the playing 11. Interesting this for Team Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I think some rest is required because this is a long tournament, 12 games in the league phase. Let's take a look at the other side. Fujairah haven't been doing all that well. They are still sticking with Adib Usmani and Afaq Shahid, along with Aryan Sharma, Ashwant Walthapa, Azharuddin Qureshi, Matiullah Khan, Sabir Ali, Sanchit Mohan Sharma, Shahzeb Khan, Shival Baba and Tanisori. So no surprises there in the side. They are playing the same team that they were playing, and it hasn't resulted in their favour. But a couple of good knocks in a T10 game, can change the game around completely.
I think it's a very balanced side. Both teams are very balanced. Rohan Mustafa obviously missing out and resting in this game. So that might bring in a new opener alongside Alishan Sharfu. Yeah, Kamran Atta will be opening inning.